My name is Max. Let's read the book together.
So Max, what book are we going to read tonight?
I'm Australian too.
I'm Australian too. Excellent, good job. Written by...
Coffee?
Ready? Good job. Ready? I'm Australian too. Written by Mem Fox and illustrations by Ronna Joy Gosh.
That's a mouse in there.
Oh, binoculars. And this was one of the notable books for this year's Children's Book of the Year Awards. This is a pretty good book, eh?
Yeah.
I'm Australian too. Written by Mem Fox, illustrations by Ronna Joy Gosh, and this book was published by Scholastic Australia.
Oh, that's the same one.
That is the same one as Rodney. Hey?
Because I said Australian also.
Okay. I'm Australian. How about you?
Why they got the feet up? Why they don't have shoes on?
Well, why do you think they don't have shoes on?
Because they're at their house.
They're at the house? Maybe. Or could be at the beach?
No house.
At the house, okay. Born in Sydney, my dad in Ballarat, and I was born in Melbourne. How Australian is that? How about you?
Why not speak like a captain?
I don't know.
Speak like a captain.
No, ready? My dad grew up in Darwin, my mum in Humpty Doo. Our mob's been here forever. Now we share the place with you. How about you?
Who's talking about it?
Well, these guys are talking about it. I'd say it's a little guy. He's talking about it, and he's a first Australian or an Indigenous Australian.
But they didn't see each other.
Well, I think they did. My family came from Ireland back in 1849. 1 million hungry people died, but now we're doing fine. How about you?
Why are you sitting down on something? Why are you her walking
I'm sorry.
sitting down?
Well, she's sitting down on the fence. Is that a farm? Is that a farm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's dog. Why there's two dogs then? Where her mum is?
I don't know.
Or dad?
I don't know. Probably doing some farm work, fixing fences. They fix lots of fences in farms. My nonno came from Italy. His family followed after. At first their lives were very hard, but now they're full of laughter. How about you?
Fish, yuck.
You don't like fish?
Not like.
Well, that looks like a custard tart. That looks nice.
Like.
You like that? Spaghetti meatballs. You want spaghetti bolognese too, eh? My auntie came from Athens with her brother and her niece, and now we live in Adelaide because it's so like Greece. How about you?
Mom just said many fireworks. That was Thailand, or where's that at?
Oh, I'd say it's in Adelaide.
I say it's at Singapore.
No, well, we do have a lot of fireworks in Singapore, but this book says they live in Adelaide now. Okay. My granny came from England and was homesick every day. Then she fell in
tricking book, okay?
Then she fell in love with Perth, and now we're here to stay. How about you?
This is a tricking book.
Not a tricking book.
A tricker.
No.
It is.
No. Lebanon is beautiful. My family came from there. They fled a war, but now they sing. Advance Australia Fair.
The war's not good.
No, it's not good. Wars are not good.
Because then people die.
How about you? That's right. They are.
And then they have to stay on the ground forever.
Oh, well, that's not very nice, is it? So, you know these flags, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Australia flag.
Both Australian flags, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that's the Australian flag and that's the Indigenous flag or the Aboriginal flag.
Daddy,
Yeah? Yeah?
go back. Where's that? No. Where's that at?
Where's this at?
Yeah.
You've been there. Probably when you were real little. You know, it's a special bridge.
I remember.
Sydney Harbour Bridge in Sydney.
I'll go on the bridge again.
Yeah, we'll go on that bridge again.
And go to the same house.
Well, that's where Poppy's from. Poppy Sydney. Remember?
Oh, why are you on the blue side?
He's on the blue side. Yeah, he is.
Why?
Everyone has their faults.
Why? But I don't like him. But he goes for the blues.
I know.
You happy about that?
Am I happy about that? Well, for the last 11 years, it's been pretty fun.
No.
Queensland's won a lot.
But I don't want them to win.
It's only for fun. Come on, ready?
But it's not fun. If they won, that's not funny.
Okay. Well, anyway, ready? I speak just like an Aussie,
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
which is really who I am. My family lives in Melbourne, but we hail from Vietnam. How about you?
Oh, hail. Hail from Vietnam.
Okay. You been to Vietnam?
I said Vietnam.
You been to Vietnam? Huh?
You said Vietnam.
Okay, let me see.
You said Vietnam.
Yep. My parents come from China. They think Australia's great. Now we live in Canberra and call out, "G'day, mate. How about you?"
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. Somalia was once our home, but it was torn by strife. We're happy now in Hobart, where we have a better life. How about you?
What happened?
I'd say they would have been either famine or a war, most likely.
Or earthquake happened and they killed
Nah,
people?
not in Somalia. There was a big war, a civil conflict.
Or army.
So-
or army comes and kill people.
They-
Bad army.
They do, and that's why Australia opens up its doors and allow people to come and stay and be safe. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, but Daddy, did the army like keeping people safe?
Yeah, some armies do keep people safe.
Here, our army keep people safe.
Yeah,
okay?
Singapore Army keeps people safe. Yep.
'Cause
My
they die people. Some people.
Okay, right. My country was Afghanistan. We fled when I was small. Our boat capsized, but we were saved. Now we're Australians all. How about you?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi. Brisbane.
Yeah. So this is in the outback, isn't it?
Brisbane.
Syria was where I lived, but then we had to flee. Our family's now in Brisbane, and we're as safe can be.
Brisbane! We live at Brisbane!
Yeah. How about you? Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Sadly, I'm a refugee. I'm not Australian yet, but if your country lets me in, I'd love to be a vet.
That's not Australia.
No, not yet. Hopefully she'll get into Australia.
Why?
Why? Because she has fled one of the countries where there probably was war, or her family's, probably either in war, or the place could be having an earthquake, or they could have a lot of trouble, and they're trying to get safe.
Bad army?
Could be a bad army. Okay, so they've fled their country to try and keep them and their family safe, and before they get into Australia, they have to go into a detention centre. So, and hopefully when they let her back to be Australia, she can be a vet. That'd be good, hey?
No, why? Want her to be a vet?
Because if she's a vet, she'll look after animals. She could look after our dog.
Want her to get...
When we have a pet dog. Yeah? She'll look after it? Yeah. Okay. We open doors to strangers. Yes, everyone's a friend. Australia Fair is ours to share, where broken hearts can mend.
But why they all open doors for strangers to come in and then get full stuff?
Well, you gotta lock your doors. That's right. Clever. What journey we have travelled from countries near and far. Together now we live in peace beneath the southern star.
You locked the door, Daddy?
Yeah, lock the door. Make sure it's always locked and safe. So, did you like that book?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was your favourite part? Brisbane? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Let's go Aussie, boom, boom, boom. Let's go Brisbane, boom, boom. That's why I'm reading the book. Have a good book week. Hi kids, reading is very important. reading helps us get smart. We can become smart adults. You can make the world better. Adults, you can't do this by yourself, you know. Don't know all the words. You need your help to read books. Read the child a book today. You can do it! Please come back and play with me. Please subscribe and press the red button.